Good morning, sweet ladies. Thank you for joining us in Fire Above Rubies today. I'm so very glad that each of you are here. Today we are focused on 2 Thessalonians chapter 3. In this passage, we see Paul make several references to staying away from anyone, including brothers and sisters in Christ, who live idle lives, is his terminology. This is from the New Living Translation, okay? Who live idle lives. And he warns us, he admonishes us against the dangers of leading an idle life. And what does that look like for us today? It could enrapture so many different things, but let's focus on how it applies to us as women in Christ, okay? To lead an idle life means that we're not being busy. We're not being busy about God's work. We're not being busy about good and profitable things that are profitable for our heart and our spirit, our families, our marriages, our homes, our friendships, our church. It means that we're not being that Proverbs 31 woman that we talked about last month. It didn't tell us that she gave her instruction to the girls who worked for her and then sat back and relaxed all day and led the life of luxury because she had girls working for her. It showed us very clearly a picture of a busy woman, not a busy body, not someone who went and made herself into other people's business on a regular basis. Excuse me, but someone that was busy about being helpful to her home and her family and her husband, someone who's busy earning money. That was something that she did, leading business transactions, blessing her children, making clothing. She was busy, and that's a good thing. We need to put safeguards in our lives and not allow ourselves to become overextended. We need to learn how to say no, but I love you. Okay, that's important. Some of us think that busyness is next to godliness, and that we need to say yes to every favor that is asked of us, but that's not the case. It's okay to protect and guard our time and our family's time, but we need to be busy. We don't need to say, well, I did the dishes today, so I don't really need to tend to anything else. Or I put dinner on the table, so I don't really need to tend to anything else. And I know if you've got children, especially small children, you're probably busy all day just with them. But I'm encouraging you to find things to put your hands to in light of this passage. Find things to be a blessing in light of this passage, whether it's within your home and you're doing something extra for your family, doing something that is above and beyond what's necessary to take care of your home and your husband and your children. Or if it's you've got those things taken care of, you've got all the extra done for your family, then find a way to be a blessing to your pastor's wife in your church. Find something to lay your hands to. Ask your pastor's wife, do you need me to do anything for you this week? Is there any way in which I can help you this week? Is there anything I can take off of your plate this week? She might say no this week. Ask her again next week, okay? Make yourself busy being about God's business, which means taking care of yourself, your home, your family, your church, your pastor's wife, those who are near you and need you. Have those guards, have those boundaries. Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't overextend yourself and make yourself sick with stress and worry because you're too busy. But don't lead an idle life. That's what Paul tells us here. Don't lead an idle life. Don't think because you have no need to work 40 or 60 or 80 hours a week, or maybe not at all. Maybe you're blessed to not work at all. Then that doesn't mean that you don't need to put your hands to something and be productive, okay? Be a productive member of your family, of your relationship, of your friendships, of your church, of your community. Find something to put your hands to, represent Jesus in it, and do it with all of your might. This is a simple thought. This is a very practical message, but don't lead an idle life. And beyond that, Paul said, stay away from those who do. Don't let their sluggardness, their slothfulness rub off on you. Stay away from those who lead an idle life. Don't lead an idle life yourself. Go read 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, and if no one has told you lately, you are loved and you are cherished and you are valuable. You have beautiful, tremendous worth, my friend, and that worth is far above rubies. Thank you for being here today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. God bless you.